Monday, March 30th, 2020. The start of a new week is always good cause for a fresh dose of personal hygiene. It's important to meet each Monday with a smooth upper lip and a devilishly strong pot of coffee. Let these simple steps be the basis of your brilliance. That's good coffee.
That is so hot! I've burnt my entire mouth. This is why I hate hot drinks.
Why have you done that? It's obviously
so hot.
It's obviously going to be.
You just took a sip and you were fine.
Didn't. Did you not see? I went like this. I went.
Yeah, that was a sip.
No, but like it was more air than liquid.
Fucking hell. I'm not going to be able to taste anything for a week. What a waste.
That's so hot. It is boiling as well. Like
I've burnt my entire mouth. I wasn't going to do it, and then I saw you take a sip. I was like, oh, it must be fine.
Oh, Ben.
Anyway.
Oh, yes. Episode 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We did it. Fourth episode, but episode 3.
Episode 3, yeah.
I feel, Dec and I have come to the conclusion that we're going to make these podcasts a little more concise because
we ramble too much.
And I feel our listeners will grow tired of our rambling diatribes. Mm-hmm. So you're now listening to a reduced, restricted, cut version of the previous
Edited,
yeah.
Or
professionally edited.
Yeah.
Curated.
Curated. Yes. Yeah, we're trying to make it the maximum amount of time is 30 minutes. Ideally, we want to have Mondays and Wednesdays at 20 minutes, and then maybe a Friday at 40 minutes. To keep you all interested, and keep things ticking along nicely.
Yeah, nice. Friday at 5, I thought it was going to be a nice feature when we have the Q&As.
Yeah, guys, get your questions in to ontap.rem-cast@gmail.com. Or again, Instagram. We've had a couple of questions already, but obviously the more questions we get by Friday, the better.
So. It's going to be good.
Right, so let's move on to our...
Yeah, without further ado, let's go straight to...
Where's your head at,
Where's your head at?
Oh, bloody
Off we go.
Deco. Where's your head at? Deck. Where's your head at? I can't believe it's not butter. Losing my head. Where's your head at? I'm over here.
Okay, listeners, welcome back for another exciting edition of Where's Your Head At? Declan, I can actually, again, see Dec exactly from where I am, in the living room.
Oh.
Where do you find yourselves today, Deco?
I'm in New York, Ben.
He claims to be in New York.
I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm having a great
Brooklyn Bridge.
time.
I'm not sure how he's made it there with the travel restrictions at the moment.
Well, imagination.
Imagination indeed.
Well, yeah, it's pretty dark around here.
He says it's pretty dark around here. I'm not sure.
Everything's kind of grayscale.
To be honest, this is an incredibly difficult one to explain where Dec is.
Everything's grayscale, apart from a few flashes of colour. Usually yellows and oranges. Yellow's the main colour that turns up in a lot of these places.
He says he likes the colour yellow. Okay, Dec, why don't you come on back and we'll try and get to the bottom of
Alright,
this.
I'm coming.
He's dismounting the sofa, traversing the carpet.
Right, I'm back.
Okay, how should we go about this?
Shart, Ben.
Yeah, the episode is called Shart because our flat is full of just awful paintings.
Shit art.
And the majority of them...
They're not paintings,
they're photographs.
Photographs.
Okay,
yeah.
The majority of them take the form of photographs of New York, but they're all black and white on big canvases, other than the colour yellow has been left in, so the occasional taxi cab will pop up in yellow.
I mean, it's like something I used to edit when I was about 13 on my phone.
It's stock images is what it is.
Yeah.
And the problem is with it, for us, is that our university course was studying Manhattan for a year. So a lot of people come in and think that we've put these pictures up ourselves to help further our studies of Manhattan.
There's another element to this story, Ben, where... I mean, I didn't have a house at the start of uni when I first moved in last year. And Ben didn't know me at the time, and I was that weird kid wandering into uni
with all your suitcases.
With almost... Can you remember when I asked anyone if they wanted... salmon.
Well, yeah, to be fair, you could kind of let it slide if someone's walking into uni in the first, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks with a suitcase because they're still trying to find their week. It was week 8 and Dec was still wandering around with a suitcase. And so I could kind of process the suitcase and be like, maybe he's got a big laptop. But one day he came in and you were asking us, does anyone want any salmon?
Yeah,
and
sweet
I thought to
potatoes.
myself, that's a very weird way to try and make friends at a new course, bringing in raw fish.
Well, I didn't want to throw it away, Ben. I'd spent a lot of money on it.
Well, the trouble, part of me was yeah, I would love some free salmon. But equally, I was like, who is this guy? with a
Knowing you
suitcase
now,
full of salmon?
I find it a bit bizarre that you didn't take the salmon.
I think if you didn't have the suitcase and only had the salmon, I would have taken it. But the suitcase also implied you had a suitcase full of salmon, as if you'd just stolen it off the back of a car or something.
Well, basically, I mean, the reason I had the salmon was because I was staying in Airbnb, so I was constantly having to move around because you only can stay in them for a week and a half, 2 weeks maximum. And it was a real hellish time, to be honest, Ben. And anyway, so I went to go cook in this flat after being there for 3 days, and I had a few takeaways and stuff like that. And I was about to cook up this salmon dinner with a bit of avocado, sweet potato. I thought, oh, nice healthy meal. And the flat owner came into the flat and looked at me, and I just went, "Oh, is it okay if I cook?" And she looked at me like, no chance. To which I responded "Oh, do you want me to go cook outside or something like that?" And she looked at me like, "Well, no, I did put it in the writing." I was like, "Yeah, of course you did." And then it dawned on me that she was actually being serious.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was this massive vegan that didn't even want meat in the house. And I'd brought in my own milk, my own milk, salmon, all this kind of stuff, and kept it in the
fridge.
In the fridge. And yeah, she wasn't too happy about it. So
The
when I moved out,
tribulations of Airbnb.
exactly, I had to bring my salmon with me, and she didn't want me throwing it away because she was like, that makes it even worse. So it was catch-22.
Yeah. Doomed if you do, doomed if you don't.
But anyway, back to Shart. So I didn't have anywhere to live, and I was looking around flats all the time. And I came into this flat and I saw the Manhattan paintings, they're photographs on the wall, and I thought it's a sign. It's a sign. And got the flat that day, and we went to Manhattan the day I moved into the flat. So I literally moved in. I don't know if you can remember. Stepped on my bed just with a sleeping bag. Just dropped off my bag, and then got on a flight with you to Manhattan. But
for our study trip, those were the days. Simpler times, Deco. Simpler times. I think the one in your bedroom that's sort of Times Square
with Mr. Peanut.
It's got a massive Mr. Peanut on it and
the yellow
taxis going through. But it's also got a really weird steel frame on it.
Well, it doesn't match up either. It's kind of and also the girls took it off the wall, and it stayed off the wall for about 4 weeks.
Yeah, true.
And it's made it even more wonky.
We should say that we have recently added some nice new frames since we've become a bit more flat-bound.
We have.
And we have some nice group photos. We got a nice photo of Anna with a glass of wine, photo of us on our ABBA night out.
Oh, what a night.
One of Rose's drawings. It's a nice collection we've got. I feel like
we've got our last day in the studio, me and you at the ball last year.
Yeah, that's a hazy photo.
I love that photo. I love how absent you are.
I'm really looking straight through the camera, and you just look like you've kind of.
I'm having the time of my life.
It looks like you've won me at the fair.
Yeah.
And you're really, really proud. My house at home. Sorry to my mother, but it is full of Shart. Just just hearts everywhere, little wicker hearts, or sewed up hearts. It's intolerable. There was this wicker heart that was on our front door for a very long time when I was 18, 19. And I'd go on a night out and come back, and I'd wake up the next morning with this wicker heart in my bed with me, because every time I'd come through the front door, a bit worse for wear, it would bind itself to my clothes. So I'd wake up just covered in scratches because I'd effectively been sleeping next to a holly bush, because this wicker heart had followed me the whole way up. And my mum would then come in screaming because she'd realised that
not my heart!
We've taken the wicker heart again. She knew my opinion of this thing. I really did not like it. But maybe that's all we have for Shart.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. As we say, we're trying to keep it short and sweet.
Short and sweet until Fridays, where we just hang loose and let it all out.
Absolutely. All right, so what are we on to next?
Sparkly sponge, sparkly sponge, sparkly sponge. Is it clean yet?
Right, I believe we're in.
Glorious. Welcome to the first instalment of Sparkly Sponge, our cleaning segment.
Yeah, another fantastic jingle.
Another fantastic jingle.
Unbelievable.
And Mondays are a great day to get your life back in order, and what better way than with some housework? And I think with all the other features, we're kind of, like with Friday at 5, that became a question segment.
Which we still need, by the way.
Yeah. What was the Wednesday? What do we do on Wednesdays?
Wednesday's Kitchen Corner, yeah.
Kitchen Corner needs further evolution because we can't get any more Tesco shops, so you can't relive that excitement with us. But with this segment, we're equally open to what it could become, but it's mainly our cleaning segment. And today, by luck of... we decided to see if we could get Deck in the fridge in our kitchen.
It's close.
I'd say you were 90% there.
Yeah.
But that means the fridge is now completely empty. All the food is on all the surfaces. And now Deck, because we're sparking much this week, can clean the inside of the fridge.
Oh,
Are you excited?
Hooray! Well, Sparkly Sponge complete. What do you think, Ben?
I think you also got that with a kebab.
I did get that with a kebab. What do you think, Ben?
I think it looks great.
Wow, look at that top shelf. I know, right? Look how clean it is.
We've now got condiments on the top shelf, along with odd jars. A nice shelf of veggies, followed by another shelf. Open veg, followed by loose veg below. What are the carrots doing on the...
because their peel kind of keeps them closed.
Ah, I see what you mean.
It's like bananas, you know.
And then we've got a bit of pesto in the door. And a bit of milk in the door. Looks great.
2 old wines.
2 old wines.
Used for cooking.
Well, good stuff. Finished.
Complete.
Mind out. Vehicle reversing.
Mind your fingers, love. You don't want to get them caught in there. But you said I could use the extra large laser.
Where are your safety goggles?
Ben, look.
Oh, wow. What have you made?
But yeah, what have you made?
It's so hot.
What are you doing? Stop drinking it.
I'm trying to loosen my throat. So, without further ado, let's call up contestant number 2, Marie de Bryas, and see how she's done.
How long has she had? 3 days? 3 days?
3 days, yeah.
I'm expecting big things.
We are calling quite late, but the clocks did go forward, so we lost an hour of the day.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't mind. But it's calling. Here we go.
Here we go.
That's what happened last time. It made this funny noise, and then it did connect.
Come on. Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Marie!
Hang on. Are you Marie? Are you...
Yeah.
Marie, louder. Louder!
Hold on, you're on speaker.
Ah.
Okay. How have you been, Marie? How's your week been?
It's been good. Quite slow, you know.
Yeah, just getting
Not doing
through.
much.
Well, Marie, you're on. What have you made?
Okay, I've made a song.
Oh my god!
Yes!
So
Are you going to perform?
Should I send it to you? I've made a whole kind of audio, so should I send it to you?
Is it like an audio file?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, send it to me, and then I'll play it, and then we can discuss it.
I should premise this by saying I don't have, musical ear.
Musical ear.
Oh, wait.
How are you sending this to me, Marie?
Hold on. Transfer. And Ben. Okay, you should have received it now.
Yeah, it's come through. Well, Marie, this is very exciting.
Right, I'm going to play it.
Right, hang on, no, whoa,
I'm
stop.
gonna go outside.
I think we play it once, we don't talk, so that the listeners
but
can
be
hear
nice,
it when we put it actually in, and then we can talk about it afterwards.
Oh yeah, I saved some money and lost a ton of weight. I've read 20 books and talked to all my mates. But I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside. Pollution has gone down. Finished my first jigsaw. My sins I need some fresh air. I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside. The day will come soon when all this will end. You can bet we'll all spending it outside, outside, outside.
Holy shit!
my God, right,
Marie! Unbelievable!
oh my lord.
I was having to try so hard to save my reaction.
Oh no.
For when we were recording, because that was one of the best. That was incredible.
Oh
Marie!
my God, the bar has been set so high.
This is so embarrassing. I showed it to my mom, and she was like, "You're tone deaf, aren't you?" I was like, "Yep."
Oh no, I thought this thing was pretty
I thought it
good.
was pretty world class, to be honest, Marie. I think we could be flying up the charts with this.
Jesus.
Honestly, I kind of understand what Jack was saying. The pressure is on when you call.
You rose to the pressure, Marie. Like the diamonds are made under pressure, and that is a fucking diamond. That is incredible. What a gem!
Absolute tune.
Talk us through the creative process for you, Marie. Was it
Well, I mean, it's really about what I'm going through these days.
yeah? So it's speaking close to home, is it?
It's speaking close to home. I mean, as the song says, all these good things are happening.
Yeah.
But I just can't focus on anything else.
Tell us about your musical influences that allowed you to create such a authentic and timeless sound with this track.
Well, obviously, I dedicate this song to my dog Pinoosh, who I miss very much in these dark ages.
I love Pinoosh. What a dog.
Although
What a
she's
dog.
loving life.
Never met. What is it? Manouche?
Pinoosh.
Pinoosh.
What does that mean? Panoosh.
Nothing. It was originally pivoine, which is like a flower, but nobody really liked that, so it became Pinoosh. And then now it's the noosh.
Wow. Well, maybe we could put a photo of Pinoosh because it's an audio thing you have made. For the Instagram, we could put a photo of Pinoosh as the backing,
As
I
the
can
album
send you
artwork.
one.
yeah.
Well, okay, so the story is, originally I made a Lego of Pinoosh, and then because you gave me 3 days, I thought that wasn't good enough, so then I made the song. So if you want, I have a Lego.
Oh my
my-
god!
you've done it
made
twice.
2 things.
Well, it was a lot of pressure.
Marie,
3 days
incredible!
you
You've got a
gave
whole
me.
portfolio of work here.
Yeah, I also made myself, but I won't be sending that.
You
Sorry, what?
What did you just say?
Say it again. Say it again.
So I also made myself, but I won't be sending that. Well, because I made the Pinoosh, and then I was like, wow. It's
Oh,
so
you made
good.
yourself out of Lego! Oh, I understand. Oh, wow, I thought that meant something else for a second. But yeah, you need to send a photo of your Lego self as well with Pinoosh.
No, I'll send the Pinoosh.
Okay. And do you feel the experience of being on the On Tap podcast and What Have You Made improved your weekend or made? Because Jack felt like the pressure maybe
Got a bit much.
It didn't help him.
No. Once I made the song, then it was fun because I sent it to the whole family and my friends and stuff. So I had something to show for myself. So that was
Perfect.
nice.
Well, Marie, we are very, very proud. Hang on, another.
Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Fantastic job, Marie. I mean, it's just something else. You've
good.
created art, Marie.
I mean, I think also I should say you have inspired me.
Oh,
doing
stop.
the
Oh, Marie,
podcast is very
stop.
impressive. It's very good.
Well,
Fantastic.
Thank you very much, Marie.
Marie, thank you. Absolutely fantastic. Amazing effort.
Thank you very much.
Have a
Speak
great
to you
week.
soon.
All right, speak to you later, Marie.
Bye-bye.
Bloody
Fucking
hell.
hell.
Oh my god.
That was incredible.
Do you know what have you made? It's hitting new levels, Ben.
The trouble is, the things that are being made are better than our podcast. So, as much as this is a fertile breeding ground for great ideas, the rest of the content dwindles around.
But Ben, I think the way we've got to see it is we are the facilitators for What Have You Made. We're not here to be the stars of the show. We're here to allow other people to flourish and
We're the gardeners.
yeah, exactly.
We're here to water the plants.
Yeah, exactly. We're the architects. Oh no, fuck that. No, get rid.
We are the. I like gardeners. We're the fertile soil. We're the manure from which beautiful plants
can grow.
Take nutrients and grow.
Yeah, fantastic.
Right. I'm so excited to see what we get next.
Oh, no. Oh, right, hang on. Right.
Randomise this puppy.
Randomise.
Lunchtime!
Right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm excited.
3,
pressure on this person.
2, 1. It's number 33.
33.
So we've gone up by 1 number.
Ooh. Who is it? Who could it be? Who could it be? I'm excited.
Number 33 is Joanna
Joanna.
from the year below.
Oh, yeah! I don't have any of her contact details.
No, neither do I. We might have to do this one in the morning.
No, we can...
Facebook. Do you have her on Facebook?
Yeah, I do. What's
Facebook
her surname? Is it Hobbs or Nobbs or...
I have no idea.
I'm sure it's Hobbs or Hobbs. It is Hobbs.
Calling.
It was loud enough.
Hello.
Joanna! Welcome to the On Tap podcast. How are you doing?
How are you?
Yeah, we're good. How are you? How have you been?
Absolutely wonderful. I'm loving life.
Oh, good. That's good to hear. That's a bit of positivity.
Yeah, very nice.
So, do you know the format, Joanna?
Not really, no.
Well, Deck, explain.
Okay, well, as you know, this is the On Tap podcast. Oh, I'm shouting. Sorry, I'm shouting.
Sure, I love it.
Fundamentally, you've got 48 hours to make...
Less.
Is it
24
less?
hours now.
Oh, no, a bit more than that. You've got between 24 and 48 hours to make anything you want.
Potentially. So you've got a tough competition so far, though, Joanna. Jack made a cake out of walnuts and parsnips.
Yep.
Marie, who we just spoke to, wrote a song, which will be going out on this episode.
It's pretty huge.
Okay. I'll have a think. Can it be something I've already done in this past
Yeah, you
3
can do
hours?
whatever you like. Yeah, it can be something you've already made.
Oh, can it?
Yeah, definitely. Because it's just sharing the creative energy of all those locked in their homes.
Fair enough. All right.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, anything you want. It can be as big or as small. Is that it, really?
Have you listened to our podcast yet, Joanna?
I have. Yes.
That sounds like a lie.
No, I've listened to the first half.
Do we have...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that will explain
Well-
our viewer retention rate.
You'll be pleased to hear that we're shortening all the podcasts so that people won't have to get halfway through and give up.
It's really good, though. I think what you're doing is great. There you go. Top fan.
Oh, great.
Oh,
There's a tagline we need. That's a soundbite we needed.
Sounded a little bit sarcastic, but I'll still take it.
But we can't wait to see what you make, Joanna, and we will speak to you later in the week.
On what have you made?
Thanks.
Your safety
have a great
glasses on your face.
Sorry.
Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm excited.
Oh, God.
Well, if it's anywhere near as good as the cake and the song, I think we're in for a treat.
I know. It's all very exciting, this. Definitely is our best segment.
I think it is the podcast, really. Everything else kind of...
I wouldn't be
circle
surprised if
around
later
us.
on down the line this kind of becomes the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
Stop!
so that's it. Episode 3 concluded, Ben.
Yeah, I think it was good. I think short and sweet is what we're aiming for from now on. But
It's going to end up being about 40 minutes still, guarantee.
that's it. It's over. We did it.
Right, fantastic. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Easter egg.